Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody, man? Thank you for coming back to the channel and welcome back. How you doing, man? So we're back here going to be checking out Humble Pie Black Coffee 1973. This is actually kind of interesting. I might have just done a reaction to a donation request reaction to the band the Edgar Winners group that was done at the Old Grey Whistle. I think maybe that's where theirs was done. I'm not too sure, but this one definitely is because I could see it there in the background and the images is matching. So that's funny. I'm doing like back-to-back reactions of groups at this place, the Old Grey Whistle test, but I didn't even know I was doing back-to-back reactions until right now. Okay, so we're going to move forward with this one, and this is Humble Pie, okay, doing a song called Black Coffee. This was requested by many in the comment sections of my Small Faces video, right? I did Small Faces, Ichiku Park, and I really like that one a lot. So now we're here with this one, Humble Pie. I was told, hey, check this out. If you really enjoyed Small Faces, check them out here as Humble Pie. I think we got Steve Marriott here as well. And I think people said Peter Frampton. Peter Frampton is a voice I've heard. I remember seeing him on a Simpsons episode, and I think he kind of helped pioneer whatever that voice. I forget the name of it a lot, but of course it's where you play your guitar and you've got that little piece in your mouth and you move it around. The voice box. Sorry. But you know what I'm getting at. You guys know. You are more wise with this stuff than I am. So we're going to jump into this. I know it's got those two members. And I don't know how many other people who are recognized in this group, but I know those two names. So let's go ahead and jump into this one and get a listen. Humble Pie Black Coffee. Here we go.
Well, I presented the Old Grey Whistle test for something like 7 years, during which time I literally must have introduced hundreds and hundreds of bands on the show. So it's funny how some really do stick out in your memory, and particular performances, that you can recall almost completely as they were. And that's very much the case with me with the next one, Humble Pie. We're in the studio when we were still in the small studio, Presentation B, so there wasn't a lot of room, but there was a fantastic atmosphere about this particular session. The Blackberries were in fabulous voice, and Steve Marriott was doing the definitive Artful Dodger. This is just great. It's called Black Coffee.
This is live?
Black coffee, without a thing. Black coffee, freshly ground and fully paid. Black coffee,
Steve, man.
that's where it's at, and I know. Way back yonder, running away, I got hung over. Before I was 10, you see my skin is white, but my soul is black. But hot black coffee, and that's where it's at. Black coffee, that's what I need now. Black coffee,
got the metal thing on his finger. Jeez, dude.
That's where it's at.
Steve can get
We really do
down,
have some
man.
fine vocalists in this country, I think. Ones that come to mind immediately: Robert Plant, Paul Rogers, and of course Stevie Marriott. Humble Pie, along with the Blackberries, one from the new double album Eat It.
I gotta hear, who else did he say? So you've got, yeah, Steve Marriott, Robert Plant.
Vocalists in this country, I think. Ones that come to mind immediately: Robert Plant, Paul Rogers, and of
Paul
course
Rogers.
Stevie Marriott. Humble
Okay, so Paul Rogers, I just looked it up. He was with Bad Company, so I've done one Bad Company song here. So he was giving praise to Robert Plant, Paul Rogers, and Steve Marriott here. But focusing on Steve, amazing singing, dude. Like, amazing singing. I was really enjoying him with Small Faces when I checked him out, because on that song, just hearing him, it's a really early experience of getting those kind of gritty vocals. I felt like in my mind, if I thought we were going back in time to the 50s and into the 60s, that there was always a lot of, I don't know, I guess very, very structured singing where it had to have this certain sound, and you couldn't veer off into the more gritty, raw vocals, right? That was just my perception. But as I get introduced to some of these bands, I realize, hey, this stuff has been going on a lot longer. Because in my generation, man, you definitely got a lot of gritty, raw vocals, which I really love. I love that kind of stuff. I mean, if you look at Rage Against the Machine, one of the bands I grew up with loving, man, they get raw. They get raw on the vocals. And I like that. I like that that real sound. Not that the other type of singing isn't real, but this is like garage kind of singing when you get into like that gritty back raspy voice. And just when I heard that Small Faces, it kind of gave me a little bit of glimpse of that, where I'm like, man, he can get kind of dirty on the vocals, and I like that. And right here he showed a different side where he's getting really high and I don't know, doing those kind of little like right here, it's gonna kind of come in pretty hard, but right here where he's showing kind of different vocal capabilities, but right here, just what he does. Man, Steve, the real deal, baby. That was good. That was very enjoyable. So I think we've got Peter right here, right? Like I was trying to say in the video, when I was watching it, he's got that little metal casing around his finger that he's sliding to produce some of those sounds. So I was keeping an eye on him. The bass, once again, standing out to me on this one too. Excellent background singers there, backing up the vocals with Steve. But let's go ahead and take a little bit of dive deeper into this. See, I got some cultural references. He kind of compared the black coffee to black tea, talked about coming over, living in America. It's the land of the free. He says you can get what you want if you've got some do-re-mi. I guess talking about some dough, right? Well, traveling far and I work like a slave. Now I'm independent and I get laid. I got me a job and I build me a place. I got a spit of black coffee. Oh, how good it tastes. I said a dime is all it costs in the States for a cup of black coffee, how good it tastes. So I didn't know. I just felt like we were weighing some cultural sides. I don't know if he's just saying, hey, over here, black coffee may be being the reference for America. He's just saying, hey, I'm having a good time, man. I'm partying. I've got that dough. I'm working hard, but I'm getting laid. Kind of just saying, I don't know. Maybe he's enjoying some time here, but we'll take another look. This song right here was released in 1973 off the album Eat It. All right, interesting. So I'm taking the song the whole time. I don't think, maybe people said it was a cover. I don't know. I don't remember reading that, but let's just go over this. So it says Black Coffee is a song written by Tina Turner. It was originally recorded by Ike and Tina Turner for their 1972 album Feel Good on United Artists Records. English rock band Humble Pie released a popular rendition of the song in 73, so just a year later. Okay, so it was written up by Ike and Tina. Hopefully we get some background information on this song. That'd be great. But we got this one redone by the fellas here. Humble Pie covered Black Coffee for their 1973 album Eat It. Their version features the Blackberries singing backing vocals, so that's who those ladies were. I assume they're amazing. Steve Marriott adjusted some of the lyrics. In the original version, Tina Turner sings "My skin is brown, but my mind is black." Marriott sings "My skin is white, but my soul is black." When questioned about the lyrics by journalist James Johnson, Marriott said, "I just sang it because I love the song and it was an interpretation of somebody else's lyrics. People should have known that I've been into black music for years anyway." Yeah, I mean that's a easy understanding of why he switched the lyrics up, you know. So it says that actually when they promoted this song on the British TV program that we just watched, that the single didn't make an impression on the charts, but it became one of Humble Pie's best known songs and is considered one of Marriott's best vocal performances. There you go on that. So as far as the song goes, I couldn't find anyone's interpretation of what they thought that the song meant. Like I said, I guess for me that's just the sense I got, is maybe if we're talking about a performing group and they're just saying, hey, you know, I kind of like it here a little bit better. I like when I'm doing my thing over here where the black coffee is versus where the black tea is. Just having a groovier time here. That's the way I read it, the way I kind of brought in the music, but that doesn't necessarily mean that has anything to do with the way it was. That's just the way I read it. So moving forward with this one, we've got Humble Pie right here, okay? So they're out of Morton, Essex, England. And their genre is hard rock, blues rock, boogie rock, and they're on and off all over the place. But originally hitting the scene in 1969, and it says that some of their members still go till today. All right, to today. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and see here. You got Humble Pie. They're an English rock band formed by singer-guitarist Peter Frampton and Steve Marriott. And they were formed in 1969, often regarded as one of the first supergroups in music. Humble Pie experienced moderate popularity and commercial success during the 1970s with songs such as Black Coffee, 30 Days in the Hole, I Don't Need No Doctor, Hot and Nasty, and Natural Born. I don't know if that's Budgie, because it's not spelled like boogie, but so maybe it's Budgie, amongst other songs. So they had quite a few hits, it looks like. So this is interesting, right? They formed from 4 members, which you have, of course, the 2 that we mentioned, along with Greg Ridley of Spooky Tooth, okay, and the drummer Jerry Shirley. So you've got those, and I don't think they showed the drummer at all in the video. I didn't see, but Jerry Shirley. So as of today, Jerry Shirley is the only original member. The other 3 aren't even a part of the group anymore. So you've only got 1 original member left in the group. So there we go with that, man. Let me know if y'all think I should jump into any more from Small Faces, Humble Pie here, or even look into some of Peter Frampton's stuff, which I probably will do anyway, because I need to see what kind of music he had. That's a big name I'm familiar with as well. So thank you guys for rocking with me today. Thank you for tuning in today. Really appreciate that. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel, including becoming a member here on my YouTube, my Patreon, or donation request if you so choose. Okay, thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.